When you need auto repairs, save money and get it done right at Dwayne's Auto in Mangum. Dwayne's fixes flats, does brake jobs, turns rotors, alignments, that all-important air conditioning work, and general auto repair. If your car or truck isn't right, just head to Dwayne's Auto at 1205 North Lewis Tittle in Mangum. Call 782-5151. That's 782-5151. Mangum Tiger proud.
Triad Home Health in Mangum is locally owned and offers nursing, physical therapy, occupational, wound care, IV therapy, and more. All administered by people who go above and beyond for you. Phone Triad Home Health today at 580-782-5800. That's 782-5800.
The Mangum Tag Agency is easy to find at 108 East Pierce Street in Mangum. When you need license tags, registration, driver's license renewal, IRP registration, pipe passes, or even send a UPS, Tom and Cynthia Clark will help you at the Mangum Tag Agency. Call 580-782-3004. That's 782-3004.
Mangum Golden Age Apartments offer HUD-approved housing for anyone 62 or older or on Social Security disability. They have one-bedroom and efficiencies which include all bills paid, including Wi-Fi, and cable is just $5. Mangum Golden Age Apartments are located at 100 East Lincoln, right on the downtown square in Mangum. Call Brandy at 580-782-2452 for more information.
Friends, you need to take care of your eyes. Have regular checkups. Make an appointment with Dr. Michael Geiger, Geiger Eye Care in Altus, and now there's a Geiger Eye Care in Frederick. Dr. Michael Geiger and Sons, Seth and Bryce, well, they're good at what they do, so get your eyes checked. Geiger Eye Care, Altus and Frederick, proud to support Southwest Oklahoma youth in sports, in the classroom, in the showroom, whatever. That's Geiger Eye Care, Altus and Frederick. Mike, Seth, and Bryce Geiger, 580-482-1756.
Everyone wants to be on a winning team. That's why Great Plains Bank is a proud supporter of the Tigers. No matter what life may throw at you, Great Plains Bank has the play drawn up, and we're ready to go into overtime to win your business. What makes Great Plains Bank different is that we will make the extra push to get you to the goal line. When it comes to your family's finances, every play counts. So pick a teammate you can trust. We want you on our team because with customers like you, we are greater together. Great Plains Bank, member FDIC and equal housing lender.
Greer County Farm Bureau agents Mickey Lively and Rod Calhoun support high school sports. Mickey and Rod offer insurance for property, auto, casualty, life, commercial, and crop insurance. They're ready to serve you at 231 North Oklahoma in Mangum. Call 580-782-3827.
Well, I guess we're there. Hi again, everyone. Welcome to basketball on Classic Hits 97.7 and on OKSports.tv. Second half of our Twilight doubleheader set to get underway as earlier today, the Mangum Tigers winning in pedestrian fashion, beating the junior varsity team from Cheyenne-Raton to advance to the semifinals. Now we've got the Lady Tigers making their 2019-2020 campaign at Granite. They'll take on the host school in the final girls game of the afternoon and evening, and everything has gone chalk, and what that means is the higher ranked team has won all day, and Mangum would like to see that trend continue as they come in as the third ranked team in this 8-team tournament. Now, it started off early today. Cheyenne-Raton's junior varsity team nearly pulled off the upset, but Blair able to hit one as time expired, and they ended up winning by 2. So, as we said, everything has gone chalk as we get set for Mangum and Granite, both teams featuring new head coaches. Of course, the coach from Mangum is a guy that you're familiar with, Chad Hussey, who coached the boys team last year at Mangum. Now he's coaching the girls squad. And over on the Granite sideline, you'll find Colby Snyder. And talked to Colby before things got underway, and I thought, man, this guy looks familiar. And then he let go that he was at Duke last year. So Colby, one player short of the ball game tonight. He's only got, 9 kids that normally wear uniforms, and he tells me that Lily Gable, one of his freshmen who plays quite a bit, is sick this evening and apparently not going to see any playing time. So we're getting set for the lid lifter for the 2019-2020 campaign for the Mangum Lady Tigers, a team that lost a lot to senior graduation last year. So this will be a different look team in 2019 and 2020. In fact, a freshman will be in the starting lineup for the Lady Tigers. We'll check those starting lineups for both squads and get ready for the opening tip as we've got Granite and Mangum. It's a Greer County showdown. Coming up next on Classic Hits 97.7 and OKSports.tv.
Hello, I'm Ashley Slayton, nurse practitioner at the JCMH Family Care Clinic in Mangum. Dr. Lonnie Perryman and I provide a full-service family practice which includes care for children and adults. Same-day appointments are usually available. We are located at 114 South Lewis Tittle in Mangum. Call 782-3393 for appointment. I'm looking forward to getting to know new patients, providing compassionate care, and becoming even more integrated into my hometown.
When it comes to funeral homes, there are several to choose from, but choosing a funeral home that is locally owned offers the advantage of the local owners who are involved right here in the community, helping you during your time of need. Greer Funeral Home owners Carson and Stacy Van Zant are perfect examples of owners who offer that family-like connection that you'd expect from a friend and a neighbor. Greer Funeral Home in Mangum and Granite, providing dignity and respect.
For over 4 generations, the Willis family and staff have worked to develop their skills, and with improved technologies, they can assure you of a monument that will stand the test of time. Their award-winning designers, expert stonecutters, layout artists, sandblast sculptors, and installation crew are here to serve you. Visit them online at willisgranite.com. Willis Granite Products, with locations in Granite, Oklahoma City, and Stillwater.
333 Dental Care in Mangum is the dental practice of Dr. Dustin Lively. His experience, skill, and compassion go hand in hand when providing exceptional, up-to-date patient care. Dr. Lively and his team of professionals are proud to help you with the best dental care possible, along with preventive care that will result in a beautiful, long-lasting smile. Call 580-782-2552 or visit the team at 333 Dental Care. They support the Mangum Tigers and Lady Tigers.
Wondering how Western Oklahoma State College can fit into your future? With 25 degree options and more than 20 student organizations, it's easy to join the Pioneer family. Western offers classes online and on campus, making it simple to fit an education into your schedule. Western's tuition is less than half of a four-year university's and offers many scholarship opportunities. To find out more about how your future is brighter at Western, visit wosc.edu.
Back at Granite, we get set for the final girls' game of the afternoon and evening as the Lady Tigers and the Lady Panthers set to square off. Let's go to the Facebook page. Debbie Delahunty Davis says, "Go Mangum Tiger girls." Jill Travis Nippert is watching. She failed to watch the boys' game. We, in between bowl games, went to the Greer County DHS office and did about 3.5 hours worth of work. Gave her a hard time, Jill, for not watching. David Gordon is checking in. Let's go Tigers. Light them up. Let's see here. Also, Penny Rosales says, "Let's go Mangum Tigers, you got this." Cheryl Lynn Vineyard is watching. Jennifer Paxton and Dana Went are watching as well. And it's a pleasure to have you alongside as we get set for the lid lifter for Mangum on the girls' side of basketball here on Classic Hits 97.7 and OKSports.tv. If you weren't with us earlier today, you missed that we have the loud box, and I can talk as loud as I want. We'll take one more time out and come back and get ready for the starting lineups and opening tap. Classic Hits 97.7 at OKSports.tv.
Jamie's Auto Sales in Mangum specializes in reliable used vehicles. Here are some great choices on the lot right now. Check out this 2014 Hyundai Sonata GLS with only 77,000 miles for just $92.50, or this 2011 Ford F-150 Lariat extended cab 4x4 loaded and just $13,500, and this 08 Cadillac SRX with 66,000 miles for just $6,900. Call Jamie or Lacey right now, 706-5059. That's 706-5059, or stop by 129 North Lewis Tittle in Mangum.
Most folks don't need the services of an attorney often, but when they do, many are choosing Corey Kendall, attorney at law. With offices in Altus and Mangum, Corey provides family law, estate planning, real estate, and criminal law services, operating with integrity as the cornerstone of his practice. The Kendall Law Firm is family-run, with wife Renee managing the office. When you need an attorney, remember Corey Kendall, attorney at law.
Bring hope and peace to a child. Young children of all ages need homes. Please consider opening your loving home to a child in need. Children deserve to grow up in a loving, caring family. We have the services and community connections that can help foster families succeed. Contact your local youth service agency at 580-726-3383 for more details. Abused and neglected children are Oklahoma's most vulnerable population. Help is needed now. Great Plains Youth and Family Services is a proud sponsor of today's broadcast.
Back at Granite as we get ready for this All-Career County showdown here on Classic Hits 97.7 at OKSports.tv. Worth noting, these two teams will play coming up on Tuesday of next week. How about that? By the way, Carolyn Geralds, my gal, she's listening in and watching tonight. Good luck, Lady Tigers, and good evening, Mr. Barnes. Good to hear from you. Miss Geralds, always great to hear from you, kiddo. The love of our life. Don't tell Deanne I said that. Miss Geralds, always a pleasure, ma'am. Thank you so much. Starting five being introduced here for the Mangum Lady Tigers. They'll be in their home white uniforms with the orange numerals and the orange trim, and it's good to finally be able to do basketball. It's we enjoyed the football season, no doubt about it, but I'm kind of like you. I wondered if we would ever get to the basketball season. It seemed like it took forever, but now here we are, and jet set and ready to go. So Chad Hussey gave me the starting lineup while he was taping the kids up. I don't know if I've got any foot fungus on my book or not, but the starting five for the Mangum Lady Tigers will go with Nicole Rogers and Hadley Shelby, Keely Hussey, Jaden Davenport, all names familiar to you, and then the freshman Riley Woodson getting the start here tonight for Mangum. So it'll be Rogers, Shelby, and Hussey, Davenport, and Woodson for the Mangum Lady Tigers. Meantime, Colby Snyder will go with the starting lineup that includes Destiny Jackson and Silver Sanchez, Cade Hines, Addison Nolan, and Kylan McNinch. So it's Jackson, Sanchez, and Hines, Nolan, and McNinch, the starting five for the Granite Lady Panthers. They will be in their road black uniforms with the maroon numerals and the maroon trim. So here we go. We are just about ready to get this one underway on a Thursday night here. Classic Hits 97.7 and OKSports.tv. And Woodson, as I mentioned, it'd be kind of fun to see how she responds. The freshman getting an opportunity out there. Michelle Rogers Huckabee says, hey, let's go, Lady Tigers. So it'll be Jackson jumping center against Woodson, and the attack going to be controlled by Mangum. And Jaden Davenport has it to begin the ball game. Jaden and her club working on the right end of your listening and or viewing device. If I'd known that the two guys that are officiating the ball game were going to be here, I would have put up their favorite meme. There is no such call as over the back. Nicole Rogers knocking one down from about 17. She's in the books with two. Ball knocked out of bounds. Tyson Morley, one of those officials, along with our good buddy Bryce Sellers from over there at Red River Federal Credit Union. So good to have those guys here. And again, we love to put the meme up that says there is no call over the back. Hadley Shelby with a steal on the inbounds pass. Goes glass and scores 4-0 in the early going. 30 seconds gone by in this first period of play. And boy, Granite having all sorts of trouble with that pressure defense of Mangum. They'll get it across the timeline into the hands of Silver Sanchez. Sanchez hounded by Shelby. Hadley just all over, slapped the ball away a couple of times. Sanchez able to stay with it. Chad Hussey loves the effort early on. Sanchez got to be careful of a 5-second count. Loses the ball, picked up by Nolan. Addison then will see her coach take a timeout. 7:03 left in the first. Mangum 4, Granite nothing. Back in 30. Classic Hits 97.7 and OKSports.tv.
If you have tickets or accidents and need auto insurance, you're purchasing a new home and need homeowners coverage, you're a contractor needing general liability or a bond, maybe you're a business owner and need professional liability, directors and officers, or cyber liability, you need farm coverage or crop insurance, the Castle Agency in Mangum is who you're looking for. Family owned and operated for 81 years, the Castle Agency provides insurance for individuals, families, businesses with all kinds of insurance needs. Call or go by the Castle Agency and Pam Simmons will be happy to help you out. Phone 580-782-3049. Visit the office at 122 South Pennsylvania in Mangum.
Going to say hi to our favorite barrister, Tabitha Martin. She's watching. And also Olivia Reyes-Kentu says, let's go, Lady Tigers. Ball knocked out of bounds here. A foul on the play. It'll go against Woodson. Riley picks up her first at number 1 on Mangum. 7:02 left in quarter number 1. Being brought to you by Golden Age Apartments in Mangum. Ball knocked free. Woodson got a piece of it. Now comes up with it. Hands it off to Jaden Davenport. Now, this is a team that can get up and down the floor in a hurry. Davenport, of course, winning state championships last spring on the track. Shelby from 15 didn't draw any iron. Ball goes pounds. Davenport tried to save it, and she was kind of off kilter there. Big smile on her face. Said, I can't get that. Maybe I should go to the concession stand and get a soda. 4-0, 6:40 left in the first period of play. Pressure defense, Shelby right in the back pocket of Silver Sanchez. Sanchez into the front court and has the ball taken away by Woodson. Good job again by Riley inside. Now in the front court, here's Davenport between a couple of defenders. Count the bucket and the foul. And a three-point opportunity for Jaden Davenport. Bryce Sellers says we're going to ticket, I believe, Cade Hines with the personal. And that'll be team foul number 1 called on Granite. And they've not posted it on the board, but I'm sure Bryce said Cade Hines with the foul. So at the free throw line, three-point opportunity for Davenport, and Jade will knock it down. Jaden Davenport with 3 in the early going, earning the old-fashioned three-point play. 7-0, 6:20, first period of play. And again, Granite, all kinds of trouble getting the ball across the timeline. Silver Sanchez, in fact, will lose the basketball. Turnover, going to give it back to Hadley Shelby and company. Hadley will inbound across the way to Keely Hussey. And Keely really hadn't had a chance to touch the ball in the early going. Now she does. Shelby in the corner to Rogers. Nicole inside Woodson. Turn, spin, shot doesn't go. And the rebound going to be cleared away by Hines. Good job by Cade. She'll give it up now to Destiny Jackson. Jackson gets it into the hands of Sanchez. Silver again. Well, she's got to be getting tired of seeing Hadley Shelby in her grill. I mean, Shelby just all over her. Ball comes free. Shelby there to get a piece of it. We'll get a tie-up near the midcourt line. And what's going to be the call? Jump ball. Arrow going to point the way of Granite. They'll get it with 5:54 left in the first. 7-0 lead. It was 32-4. Mangum led at the end of the first quarter of play in the boys' game and went on to that easy victory. There's going to be a double dribble there. Sanchez got by the defense and then put her offhand on the ball and then put both hands on the ball. So Mangum will get it back with 5:48 left here in the first. And again, it'll be fun to watch the development of Woodson inside. Riley takes up a lot of space, is so strong, and everybody else is ultra quick out high. 3-ball, Hussey, well off the mark, but Davenport there for the rebound. Then she'll get grabbed on the arm. Reach-in foul going to be called on Destiny Jackson. That'll be her first, and number 2 called on Granite. Brenda Collier-Conan, I thought we saw her in the stands earlier. She's watching now. How about that? Hussey for 3 on the inbounds play, and it goes down. Not once, not twice, but 3 times a lady, Keely Hussey. Hussey now has given her club a 9-0 lead. 5:20 and running in the first quarter of play. Mangum again with that pressure defense. And boy, Sanchez just frustrated. And a reach-around foul going to be called on Hadley Shelby. Chad Hussey, a big smile. Yeah, your boyfriend, Colton Laughlin, can get away with that on the football field, but you can't out here. Shelby will set down. Hadley taking his seat. That's her first foul. Number 2 called on Mangum. Jade Laughlin now comes into the ballgame for Mangum. Trouble penetration here, and a steal by Keely Hussey. Sanchez, again, pressure all over her. Davenport now back the other way, explodes into the front court. They'll reverse it up top. Laughlin, long shot from 3. Jade shot. Back of the iron doesn't go. How about Davenport climbing the ladder, getting the rebound. Back to Laughlin. Scoop shot won't fall. And a rebound going to be cleared off by Granite. Cade Hines, and she'll get pushed for her efforts. Foul going to be called on Jade Laughlin. That'll be her first. And team number 3 called on Mangum in the early going. 4:50 left in period number 1. Frenetic defense by Mangum. Little matchup zone. Hussey comes up with a loose basketball and tracks it down in the corner, slides to a stop, but she was out of bounds. Keely may have left a little epidermis down there because there was a little squeak when she went by. Substitution now. Hussey will set down and into the ball game for the first time this evening. Emma Geralds also setting down for Mangum. Nicole Rogers. We'll check and see who came in for Rogers, and that will be Lindsay Lively. 10-0 early on. Mangum on top. 4:30 left in the first. There's a steal by Davenport. Watch the speed here. Beep, beep, Roadrunner. The Coyotes after you. She'll lay it up and in. Jaden Davenport now. 5 of the ball game. 12-0. Mangum on top. Granted, again, difficulty getting the ball in the front court. They do, but there's Davenport to take it away. Jaden will step through a couple of defenders, get tripped. And a foul will be called in the backcourt. And this one will be ticketed on Addison Nolan. That'll be her first. And team foul number 3 called on Granite. 4:11 left in period number 1. 12-0 ball game. Chad Fox, our producer engineer here. He actually has a headset and can talk if he likes. There's a travel on Jaden Davenport. Unlike Mr. Producer, the mornings with Michael in the morning, live from Studio B, Classic Hits 97.7. First shameless free plug, thank you. Davenport and Woodson setting down. Hadley Shelby back into the ballgame and checking in for the first time this evening. Allie Monroe will come into the ballgame for the Lady Tigers. They lead 12-0. 3:55 left in the first quarter of play, and a two-shot foul will be taken by Kylan McNinch, to the charity stripe. As the fourth team foul called on Mangum. We'll say McNinch to the charity stripe. First one on the way, front of the iron, goes in. That foul, by the way, on Lindsay Lively, her first. McNinch will get one more. First point of the ball game for Granite. Second one on the way, off the side of the iron. Rebound going to be cleared off by Mangum. And now they throw the ball away. McNinch will come up with it. Tries to put up a shot. Got stripped from behind. Good defense there by Lindsay Lively. Granite will retain possession, though. Now they're going to throw it away. Pass was too tall over the head of Addison Nolan. And out of bounds, and Mangum will get it. 3:40 left in the first period of play. 12-1 ball game. Shelby quickly into the front court. Hadley here on the near side. They try to go inside to Lively. Lindsay bobbles the ball. We'll get a tie-up jump ball. Arrow points the way of Mangum. Lady Tigers will retain possession. Check the five on the floor quickly for you. Emmett Gerald's out there. Hadley Shelby going to inbound the basketball. Lindsay Lively along with Allie Monroe and Jade Laughlin for the Lady Tigers. Gerald's dangerous pass there. Lively makes a nice catch. Now Hadley from deep in the corner left side. Rattled around the rim. Couldn't get it to stay down. Granite with the rebound. They wanted to run, thought better of it. Here's Silver Sanchez across the timeline, handing it off to Cade Hines. 3:15 left in the first. Hines back to Sanchez. They'll play catch 35 feet from the basket, and that's fine with Mangum. But pressuring way out high. Now a reach-in foul will be called on Lindsay Lively. That'll be 2 on Lindsay. Team foul number 5 called on the Lady Tigers with 3:07 left in the first. Nice crowd on hand tonight from both communities, and Kyra Hussey, one of those in attendance, had a chance to talk to Kyra, where she played last year for the Lady Tigers and was a dynamite player. She's one of those that, in fact, I was talking to Chill Nipper today, who's going to take her place as being the dynamo, and maybe Hadley Shelby. Shelby had a steal across the way, but stepped out of bounds. And across the way, Chad Hussey, a friendly conversation with Tyson Morley, saying, really? I'm right here. I didn't see her step out. Silver Sanchez going to get the inbounds pass. And, boy, in her grill, a couple of Mangum defenders. She'll step between and leave it on the left side. 15-footer by McNinch comes up short. The rebound cleared off by Shelby. Hadley now back the other way to Gerald's. Emma for 3. Too strong. Rebound long. Picked up by Mangum. Laughlin fouled. Jade will go to the line to shoot 2. Check the whistle here. And Bryce Sellers says it'll be Destiny Jackson picking up her second. And team foul number 4 called on Granite. So a couple of free throws due here for Jade Laughlin. First, Laughlin rattled in and out. Jade will get a second. Substitution. Davenport back into the ballgame now for Mangum. And it looks like checking in for the first time, Victoria Geralds. Is that her? Yeah, it is. Victoria Geralds is coming to the ballgame. Second free throw up and in. So Laughlin 1 of 2. So Victoria Geralds making her debut. 13 to Water Club up. 2:25 left in the first quarter of play. Sanchez got away with a walk there. And there's another walk that not getting away with it this time is Cade Hines. So Hadley Shelby out there along with Jaden Davenport. Also out on the floor, Jade Laughlin. She'll go to Shelby. Now backdoor to Gerald. Victoria can't handle the pass, but it goes right back into the hands of Hadley. She'll give it up to Davenport. They look inside and a push on Allie Monroe from behind. Foul on the floor. We'll check it from Mr. Official. Kylan McNinch picks up the personal, according to Tyson Morley. And Victoria Gerald's will inbound. Goes to Shelby, fakes the three, puts the ball on the floor, stops from 10, back of the iron, didn't get it to go. Silver Sanchez with a long rebound for Granite. 2 minutes left, first period of play. Sanchez quickly into the front court, gives it up to Cade Hines. Hines, her pass goes through the hands of Addison Nolan, out of bounds, and Mangum will get it back. Tell you what, I had Jaden Davenport in there, but she just now checks in. She have a body double out there? Apparently she does. Shelby inside, wide open from about 10 feet away off the glass, and an easy two there for Allie Monroe. She's in the scoring column. And that'll make it 15-1 with 1:35 left of the first period of play. McNinch into the front court, and she just looks a little bit tired right now. Comes here on the near side. Nolan from 15, can't get it to go, and the rebound Victoria Gerald's. Bringing it across the timeline for the Mangum Lady Tigers is Davenport. Shaden Bowen, by the way, is coming to the ballgame. And there's 2 more points into the scoring column for Allie Monroe. Now a steal out high. Davenport stopping, popping, shot too hard. And the rebound got to be cleared away by Granite. Ball thrown away here by the Lady Panthers, and getting it back with 58.3 left in the first is Mangum. I'll get in trouble if I don't get Bowen in there. Katie will be after me, even though she is the president of the Dylan Fox fan club. Jaden inside, shot doesn't go. Rebound cleared off by Victoria. Over the top now to Davenport for 3. That shot's too hard. Rebound tipped and tapped, and a great rebound there by Monroe. Put back won't fall. Ball loose on the floor underneath the basket. Shelby comes away with it. Puts up a shot, won't go. But Hadley will go to the line to shoot 2. They get a reach-in foul here. And that'll be called on Cade Hines. That'll be 2 on Hines and 6 now on Mangum. Say hi to Ashley Cantu, along with Lisa Wilson and Nelda Wallace. Nelda says this is a good game. Well, yeah. Mangum on top, 18-1. You got to like that if you're a Mangum fan. By the way, Shelby hits the first of 2. Second one on the way. Hadley knocks that one down. So Hadley-Shelby makes them both. And it's now 19-1. Silver Sanchez into the backcourt. And now across the timeline, picked up by Davenport. Going to get a push. Hadley-Shelby will pick it up. That'll be 2 on Hadley. And team foul number 6 called on Mangum in the early going. Yeah, it was Jaden Bowen. Thank you, Brenda Dreyer, for helping me out on that deal. Shelby, by the way, setting down. And Keely Hussey has come back into the ballgame. Off the inbounds play, shot put up, didn't go. Bowen had the rebound, had it taken away. Good defense by McNinch, and then Kyla nearly lost it. Silver Sanchez to get it. Sanchez now leaves it to Hines. Cade trying to go baseline. Cut off out high by Victoria Gerald. Good defense by Victoria. Now the ball will come free. Davenport from her belly will come up with the basketball to Keely Hussey. Hussey had Gerald's out over the top, and then on the wing she also had a wide open Allie Monroe, and neither could make a catch, and the ball goes out of bounds. 2.3 left in the first period of play. Granite will get it. And they're just absolutely gassed. The period will come to an end. 19-1. Mangum out in front. First quarter brought to us by Golden Age Apartments. We return for period number 2 after this on Classic Hits 97.7 at OKSports.tv.
We are a community of ongoing legacy and tradition. This is Landon Brooks from Stockman's Bank, member FDIC. We are so proud of the continued success of the Mangum Tigers on and off the field. Good luck on another exciting season, Tigers and Lady Tigers. Stockman's Bank is behind you all the way.
Blair Tire and Feed on the corner of Highway 283 and 19 is your certified Firestone tire dealer and also a proud supporter of the Mangum Tigers and Lady Tigers. When you need tires, we're specialty trained and equipped to take care of you. Lyle Shaw and his crew at Blair Tire and Feed wish the Tigers lots of luck in today's game. And always remember, play smart, play safe, play hard, and play with pride. And good luck from everyone at Blair Tire and Feed on the corner of Highway 283 and 19 in Blair, Oklahoma.
All right, we get set for the second period of play. Mangum on top comfortably, thank you. It is 19-1. And won't be able to do it tomorrow because I've got to work, but you can bet on Saturday when I come back for the games. I'm in shorts. Again, hotter than Hades up here. Of course, I had to be at court today, and so I had to have the starched long-sleeve shirt, and I'm paying for it now. Granite with the ball to begin the second period of play, as they'll work on the left end of your listening and or viewing device. Silver Sanchez gets a pass, gets a screen, goes inside. Thought about putting up the shot, had her mind changed by Riley Woodson. Travel going to be called there. Turnover going to give it back now to Mangum. Kaylee Hussey, Jaden Davenport, Jaden Bowen, Woodson, along with Nicole Rogers out on the floor for Mangum. There's a pass through the hands of Davenport, out of bounds. I'll tell you what, there's some folks fanning themselves and not enough doing it. They need to move some air this way. When it's cold, this is a great place to be, but when it's a mild day like it was today, this is tough. Shot put up, and again, Destiny Jackson had her mind changed by Woodson. Out on the run out, here comes Mangum. Rogers sets, fires three, comes up short. Ball on the floor, and we'll get a tie-up and a jump ball. And the arrow going to point the way of Mangum. Aggressiveness in there for Jen Geyer, who has come into the ball game for the first time tonight, for head coach Colby Snyder. And the Granite Lady Panthers in their road black uniforms with the maroon numerals. Jen had something that she had to get rid of. Some jewelry, some accoutrements. You can't have accoutrements out there on the basketball floor. Inbounds pass. I tell you what, great job there by the freshman Woodson to clear out space. Couldn't get the shot to go. And on the rebound, going to get a foul called on Riley. That'll be her second. And team foul number 7 called on Mangum. So we'll do a 1-and-1 on the other end. Kay Wright Gilner says, it's fun to be able to watch the Lady Tigers in Granite. Well, yeah, it's a Greer County affair. We like it. It's good stuff. Don't forget now, the same two teams will play Tuesday night over at Mangum, and we'll have those ball games for you as well. Free throw on the way. It won't fall here for McNinch. She's got the only point in the ball game for Granite. Clear out for Hussey. Keeley into the front court, kicks left side. 3 ball on the way. Rogers got it to go. Nicole Rogers. 5 in the ball game for Rogers. Mangum on top, 22-1. Minute gone by here in this second period of play. Well, look at the defense. Davenport all over Silver Sanchez. Goes to Cade Harris in front of the Mangum bench. Harris now to Destiny Jackson. Jackson, bounce pass, tipped momentarily by Rogers. Now we'll get a tie-up and a jump ball. The arrow this side going to point the way of Granite. So they'll get it right in front of the Mangum bench. Inbounding across the way will be Cade Hines. Hines giving up the dribble, needs some help. Ball poked free. Woodson with the steal. She'll go to Rogers. Now Davenport out front. Can't handle the pass. McNinch with a steal and a turnover. Back the other way, Silver Sanchez. Sanchez lost the ball momentarily. Got it back and nearly went into the backcourt. Not once, but twice. Now she's covered up by Davenport, and an offensive foul going to be called. Charge is the call. 6:19, stop it. 6:19 left in the first half of play as the foul called there. Woodson inside glass and got it. Good job by Riley Woodson. First 2 of the ball game for the freshman, and it's 24-1. Back the other way, here comes Granite. That was a dubious charge, by the way. I don't know about the call. There were some raised eyebrows, but I had to bail out my good friend Tyson Morley. Back the other way, check that. That was Bowen from 15. Shot didn't go, but the putback is up and in for Nicole Rogers. Rogers with 5, and Granite, they're gassed right now. And Colby Snyder says, we better stop for a minute. 5:47 left in the half. Mangum 26, Granite 1 back in 30. Classic Hits 97.7 and OKSports.tv.
The all-new Mangum Drug Company is now open at 109 South Oklahoma in Mangum. Owners John and Katie Murray are ready to serve you with manager pharmacist Mackenzie Oden. Mangum Drug will be providing pharmacy services, health and beauty aids, gifts, cards, complete pharmacy including medication therapy management and immunizations, including a convenient drive-through. That's the all-new Mangum Drug Company. Give them a call at 782-2195.
it's kind of odd to see these kids in different uniforms, and I had to adjust earlier this afternoon. So some of the football guys now playing basketball, you had to adjust to that, and these girls that we saw them late in the summer, early in the fall playing softball, and you get a vision of them in that softball uniform now in the basketball uniform, and it's an adjustment. So fun stuff for me. Harris looks inside, pass too tall, or Hines rather, too tall for McNinch, goes out of bounds, and Mangum will get it back. And it's a night where Chad Hussey can run a lot of kids in there. Allie Monroe will come back in. And Davenport will set down. Well, that's Bowen who sets down. Rogers wants two more. Shot doesn't go. Good job of blocking out that time. Rebound taken away by McNinch. McNinch will go around Davenport. Goes inside and ball blocked away. That looked like a pretty good block right there for Riley Woodson. But they're going to get her with the body. That'll be 3 now on Riley. And team foul number 8 called on Mangum. So it will send to the free throw line Kylan McNinch to shoot a couple. She's 1 of 3 from the stripe and has the only point in the ball game for the Lady Panthers. McNinch first, good. Kylan will get one more. By the way, Woodson will have to set down. Taking her place is Lindsay Lively. Second free throw on the way, good. So McNinch got them both. She's got all 3. And here comes Hadley Shelby. Quickly to Davenport. Jayton for 3. Front of the iron doesn't go. Rebound put back up in. Like that right there. Rebound, catch, shot, up, in. Thank you. I'll take the 2 points. Lindsay Lively. Back the other way. Shot put up by McNinch. No good. Rebound, Shelby. Hadley, dribble, drive. What a pass. Davenport. She'll go now here on the near side. And from point blank range, shot won't stay down for Lindsay Lively. Put back won't go. How about Rogers? No, that won't fall. How about another shot there for Monroe? That won't fall. Ball knocked out of bounds. And it'll be Granite with the basketball. Michelle Rogers Huckabee says, I believe Riley Woodson is a sophomore, not a freshman. Well, you're right. See, that's why Huckabee is always there. And I learned my lesson a couple of weeks ago. Anything she says, it's the gospel. It's the gospel according to Huckabee. Okay, so I've read the book. I've got it, and I follow it. I practice it all the time. Mangum, meantime, battling for a basketball down below us. And the turnover, nope, going to give it right back to Granite. And setting down will be Rogers. And taking her place in the lineup for Mangum is Jade Laughlin. Ben Hussey says, Ben and Jan watching from Hooker. Great to watch from here. Great job on the call. And Mr. and Miss Hussey, great to have you alongside from out in the Oklahoma Panhandle. Although we enjoyed not having to come out there and play football this year, like staying closer to home, in fact, being at home for a couple of weeks. Ball turned over by Mangum. Good defense down inside by Destiny Jackson. And then Jackson going to get fouled for her efforts and will go to the free throw line on the other end to shoot a 1-and-1. Check the whistle here, and I believe they have said the foul going to go against Lindsay Lively, and if it is on Lively, that will be her third, according to my book. But again, I may get corrected by the book of Huckabee. Nope, it is her third. See, I got one right. Well, you know, a blind squirrel finds a nut every once in a while. 34-3, or 28-3, I should say. Mangum on top. Jackson 1-and-1. Shot goes in. And Destiny will have one more. I can't believe she's playing high school basketball. When last I saw her, she was like in the 5- and 6-year-old league down there in the Altus City Complex. These kids are giving me a complex. 28-4, second one on the way. Oh, let me tell you about Destiny Jackson. Shot won't count. Her teammate was doing a Leon Russell up on the tightrope. Geyer trying not to fall into the lane prior to the shot being released and couldn't get it done. So the lane violation gives the ball back now to Mangum. Quickly into the front court, they will come. Davenport up top for 3. Jayden shot good. Jayden Davenport knocking down the 3. 8 in the ball game now for Davenport. 31-4. 4:05 left in the first half of play. This is a night where Chad Hussey, everybody that's in uniform, will get a lot of playing time. Ball lost out of bounds by Granite. Mangum will get it back. We'll check the 5 on the floor for the Lady Tigers. Hadley Shelby, Jayden Davenport in the backcourt. Down inside, you'll find Allie Monroe running the baseline. And that's Lindsay Lively. Here's a 3 by Shelby. No good. Battling for the rebound and getting called for a foul, much to her chagrin. Jade Laughlin. That'll be 2 on Laughlin, 10 on Mangum in a 2-shot situation now for Granite, who has yet to score from the field. And making her way to the free throw line to shoot 2 will be Cade Hines. First one on the way for Hines. No good. Cade will get one more. Talk about the Huskies being out in the Panhandle, out at Hooker. Cold front coming this way. The great weather the last 3 days about to disappear. Second free throw up and in. My guess is that cold front probably already making its way through the Oklahoma Panhandle. High tomorrow only of 50 in southwest Oklahoma. That's a few degrees below normal, but again, we'll kind of take it. What a pass there by Shelby. A little scoop handoff to Allie Monroe, and Monroe got surprised. Couldn't get the shot to go down. Rebound cleared off, and back the other way. Here comes McNinch. Kylan tried to go inside to teammate Destiny Jackson. Jackson got tied up, and the arrow going to point the way of Granite. They will get it with 3:30 left in the first half of play. 31-5. Lady Panthers still looking for their first field goal of the evening. Inbounds pass, McNinch. She'll put it up off the glass. Shot doesn't go. Rebound battled for it. Dug out in the corner by Lively. Lindsay had the ball stripped away from behind as she tried to go to Allie Monroe. Ball free, batted around a couple of times. Finally, Jackson comes away with it. She'll go to McNinch. Kylan inside, scoop shot, won't go. Rebound, Davenport in traffic. She'll get tied up. Jump ball, arrow points the way of Mangum. Looking across the way, and it looks like, and yeah, we can now verify, everybody in a uniform tonight has already seen playing time for Mangum. 11 kids in uniform tonight, and all 11 have been in the bowl game. Davenport thought about the three. Instead comes here on the near side, 15-footer, side of the backboard for Lively. Got her own rebound. That won't go. Put back on the rebound for Laughlin won't fall, but Jade's fouled. Will go to the line to shoot two. And his team foul number 8 called on Granite. And it'll be the second of the evening on Hines. Free throws here. First up in. One more now for Jade Laughlin. Laughlin, 2 of 3 from the line, has a pair of points. Mangum, 5 of 6, and now 6 of 7 from the charity stripe. They lead it 33-5, 2:50 and running the first half of play. Ball rolls off the foot of Nolan. She'll dig it out, and on her knees is stripped of the basketball. Good defense there by Mangum as the steal from Lively. Put up a shot, don't get it to go. Rebound going to be cleared off by McNinch. I tell you what, Kylan has really worked her tail off here this evening. There's Davenport with his steal. Nobody going to catch her. Davenport lays it up and in. Jaden Davenport. You know, we talk about Wile E. Coyote and the Roadrunner all the time, but Davenport certainly fits that bill. McNinch inside draws a foul on Jaden, and will go to the line to shoot two. Let's see if they called that one on Davenport. Maybe they called it instead, and they did, on Laughlin. Wow. So on Jade, it'll be her first. Free throw up and in. Another opportunity here for McNinch. Substitutions as well for Chad Hussey. We'll get those in a moment. Second free throw rolls in. And again, the members bounce for McNinch. Kylan now 4 free throws in the quarter, 5 on the ball game. Mangum on the offensive end. Keely Hussey has come back into the contest, as has Victoria Geralds is in there. Tough shot on the run. Rolls around the rim and goes in for Jade Laughlin. So Laughlin with her first field goal, 4 in the quarter, and 5 of the ball game. So near steal up top for Emma Gerald. So it's Gerald squared along with Hussey. Laughlin, who just made the bucket, and also out on the floor, Allie Monroe. 37-7, Mangum by 30, and there's a steal. Good defense across the way by Geralds. That was Emma to Victoria, who got stripped of the ball, and now ball free underneath the basket, and here's a steal. Put up Monroe, no. Rebound Hussey. Keeley, drop step, throws it up. That won't go. Monroe working hard inside with Laughlin. Ball knocked out of bounds and last touched by Granite. Back into the ballgame now. Silver Sanchez had a chance to catch her breath over there. She was spelled by Jen Geyer, who sets down. Minute 25 left here in this first half of play. 3 ball fired, and Geralds will miss it. Rebound loose underneath the basket, and Kylan McNinch will come up with the ball. Lauren Ahrens is watching from Altus. Probably working overtime there in custom graphics. Wife does it to him a lot. Tiffany McIntosh says, "Get it, girls." They're my neighbors. I got to be careful. They may come teepee my house or something. 37-7. Off-balance shot doesn't go for McNinch. Granite still looking for their first field goal of the evening. Run out here now for Emma Childs. Ball swatted away, but that's a foul. And going to the free throw line to shoot two will be Emma. Check the foul on Granite. And it will be charged to Silver Sanchez. That'll be the first on Silver. And number 9 on Granite. First one for Gerald's no good. She'll have one more. So if you crossed Silver Sanchez with Ed McMahon, what would you get? Second free throw, no good, Gerald's. Well, if you said, "Hi-oh, Silver," you'd be correct. Thank you. I've got a million of them, and you can listen to them weekday morning, 6 to 9. Michael in the morning. Classic Hits 97.7. Here's a steal and a run-up opportunity for Laughlin. Jade with the left hand. Shot won't go. Ball batted around. Victoria Charles is there. She'll put it up. That won't go. And in traffic, we will get a rebound and a jump ball called. Kate Hines looked like she got grabbed on the arm, but with 27.1 left in the half, Granite will get it back, trailing 37-7. Hey, got to say hi to our good friend Todd Miller up there in the Edmond area, checking out the broadcast. Todd, good to have you alongside, buddy. And Deanne and Bailey Ann still talking about 38 special on your birthday, bud. That's some quality stuff there. Ball knocked out of bounds. Last touch by Mangum, they said. So Granite will get it back with 10.3 left in the first half of play. Todd turned 50 this year. And his wife threw him a birthday party and invited 38 special. We were rocking into the night, indeed. Off-balance shot here won't go for McNinch. Putback won't fall. And the ball knocked out of bounds. And with 3 seconds left in the first half of play, Mangum will get it back, leading 37-7. Keely Hussey inbounds the ball. It will roll to the midcourt line. Laughlin will pick it up. Gives it up now to Gerald. She'll fire the three. It comes up short. And the first half will come to a close. 37 on the board for Mangum and 7 for Granite. We have played 16 minutes. We'll return to the best of the Southwest. 37-7. Mangum leading Granite at the intermission. We're Classic Hits 97.7 at OKSports.tv.
Folks in Mangum know what to do when they need to quench a thirst, curb a hunger attack, or cool down with an ice cream. They just make the Loop at 918 North Lewis Tittle in Mangum. The Loop, supporting the Mangum Tigers and Lady Tigers.
Mangum Brick Company has been operating since the early 1900s. They're the largest private employer in Greer County. Mangum Brick is proud to support high school athletics radio broadcasts. And if you know of someone looking for work, always check with Mangum Brick, as they may be hiring.
Travis Septic Tank Service can handle everything related to septic tank maintenance and cleaning, including commercial applications. Call Travis Septic Tank Services at 580-782-2384. That's 782-2384. Travis says, "Go Mangum Tigers."
The Mangum Star News has been serving southwest Oklahoma since 1887. No wonder when folks want to know what's happening, they grab the Mangum Star News. Today, the paper is just as proud as ever to serve you online, in your mailbox, or at a store near you. The Mangum Star News.
The Hamburger Inn in Mangum continues to be that special place people have enjoyed for generations. Good food prepared by your neighbors in a laid-back atmosphere where you really feel at home. Breakfast, lunch specials daily, and the famous fish fry every Friday night, or a great steak dinner on Saturday night. But you guys know about the Hamburger Inn in Mangum. We'll see you there.
Well, Mangum Lady Tigers leading here 37-7 at the intermission, and all the points for this group from Granite have come from the charity stripe, as defense for Mangum has been suffocating. And again, it's a look that we will see throughout the course of the season. Talked about the graduation losses for the Lady Tigers from last year. They lost a lot of points. They lost a lot of height, a lot of physicality. Now they are a team that will get after you with folks that are just, well, for no better way to put it, they're just pesky. They just get after you, they come after you, and they start guarding you the minute you get off the bus, and you get frustrated after a while and tend to turn the basketball over. So that's kind of what we have seen here in this first half of play, as it's 37-7, Mangum on top. Now, I got to give the music person here all kinds of credit at Granite, because they have played music all day that you hear every morning with Michael in the Morning, 6 to 9, Monday through Friday. Classic Hits 97.7. That's our third shameless free plug of the evening. Casey and the Sunshine Band. I want to put on my boogie shoes. You got to believe that's some good stuff. And it's perfect, again, to describe the Lady Tigers, because they have put on their boogie shoes here tonight and gotten after it defensively. 37-7, they lead it. At the end of the first quarter of play was Mangum 19-1 over this group from Granite. And then they outscored the Lady Panthers 18-6 in the second frame. And again on top by 30, 37-7. Check your scoring totals, and a lot of it for Mangum. Spread out 10 in the first half for Jaden Davenport using that explosive speed. Nicole Rogers, 7 in the first half. Jade Laughlin has got 4 at the intermission. Hadley Shelby and Allie Monroe each have 4 apiece. 3 in the first half for Keely Hussey. And then 2 for Lindsay Lively and for Riley Woodson. Mangum 6 of 9 from the foul line in the first half of play. Now, you look at the foul situation for Chad Hussey and you say, well, there may be a little bit of foul problems, but again, so deep here tonight, not really. Lindsay Lively does have 3. Riley Woodson with 3 at the intermission. Laughlin and Shelby each with 2 apiece. But again, it's a 30-point ball game, 37-7. Mangum on top at the intermission. Check the scoring for the Lady Panthers of Granite, and Kylan McNinch leading the way for Granite. She's got 5 at the intermission. 5 for McNinch to lead all scores for the Lady Panthers, and then 1 apiece for Cade Hines and for Destiny Jackson. And again, at the half, Mangum on top by a score of 37-7. Granite from the free throw line, 7 of 11 in that first half of play. Check the foul situation for Colby Snyder, and a couple of personal fouls for Jackson and for Hines. McNinch has 2 as well. Deep bench, he does not have one. He being Coach Snyder from the Granite squad. Earlier this afternoon, our Twilight doubleheader, the Twi version of it, the afternoon affair, went to Mangum, top seed in the tournament. They beat the junior varsity squad from Cheyenne-Raden. Final score there was 66-21. 16 in the win for Colton Laughlin, 13 for Trey Dickey, and 10 for Bryson Williams. Mangum now will play tomorrow night in the semifinals against the winner of the final bowl game of the day, and that will feature the host team, Granite, taking on Blair. At the half, 37-7, Mangum on top by 30. You and I come back to Granite after this timeout. It's the best of the Southwest on Classic Hits 97.7 and OKSports.tv.
Hey fans, are you going to be in the stands? This is Lori Laughlin from Stockman's Bank, member FDIC, and we can't hide our Tiger pride. Whether it's the gridiron or the basketball court, we support our Tigers and Lady Tigers. So bring your best orange and black and we'll see you at the game. Stockman's Bank is Tiger proud.
Mangum Oil and Gas at 1306 North Lewis Tittle offers so many services. From fuel at the C-store to the self-serve car wash, getting propane bottles filled or propane delivered to the home and farm, even U-Haul services. It's no wonder so many folks head to Mangum Oil and Gas, where they say, go Tigers.
When you need auto repairs, save money and get it done right at Dwayne's Auto in Mangum. Dwayne's fixes flats, does brake jobs, turns rotors, alignments, that all-important air conditioning work, and general auto repair. If your car or truck isn't right, just head to Dwayne's Auto at 1205 North Lewis Tittle in Mangum. Call 782-5151. That's 782-5151. Mangum Tiger proud.
Triad Home Health in Mangum is locally owned and offers nursing, physical therapy, occupational, wound care, IV therapy, and more. All administered by people who go above and beyond for you. Phone Triad Home Health today at 580-782-5800. That's 782-5800.
Dallas Cowboys at Soldier Field in Chicago leading the Bears 7-0. It's the first quarter score. 7-0 Dallas in front of Chicago in the mediocre bowl between two teams that are 6-6. Our good buddy Dylan Fox sends a text. He says, hey, we're tuning in. See you tomorrow night. Dylan will be here to work as well. We'll see if we can get him to speak, unlike his father, who has gone mute on me all of a sudden. I don't know what that was all about there. I mean, I've never known Chad to turn down a microphone.
Yeah, boy.
There we go.
Hey, last time we spoke, I mean, not quite over the hay in the middle of the football field.
Okay, you think that you were the jinx in that loss last Friday night? Is that
I
what you're saying?
Yes.
Right.
Yeah, Dylan, come back. Come on.
Hey, I got to tell you a quick story about my good friend Todd Miller, who is an excellent broadcaster. And we
Cool.
worked for years at KALV up in Alva. We did Northwestern Ranger and Lady Ranger basketball for years and had a great time doing it. But when we made the long trip from northwest Oklahoma to southeastern, we're coming back through Oklahoma City. It's the middle of the night, and we're driving a rental car, and I'm not paying attention to the gas gauge. We run out of gas. And quite literally, Todd and our companion, they're asleep. I literally pushed the vehicle down the ramp on I-35 into a Love's Country store right there. And I travel that route quite often, and every time I go by that Love's, I think of that night with Todd. He's sleeping and I'm pushing. Yeah, that's a lot. That's kind of how it was, and and for his 50th birthday, he gets 38 special in concert. Nice. If I remember correctly, back to my 50th birthday, I took myself to McDonald's and got a cheeseburger and some fries. So there you go. All right, Mangum will get the ball to begin the third frame. They'll work on the left end of your listening device. Our third quarter brought to you by 333 Dental. And Jaden Davenport out there to begin the third quarter of play, awaiting the inbounds pass and receiving it from Jade Laughlin. That's Emma Geralds with the basketball. They are joined by Lindsay Lively. And the final member of that fivesome in the paint right now, Allie Monroe, spinning, shooting, shot won't go down. Rebound put back, comes up short for Lively. Ball knocked out of bounds, and it will be Mangum basketball. Lady Tigers, home white uniforms, orange numerals, black trim. Granite, meantime, in their road black uniforms with the maroon numerals and the maroon trim. Off-balance shot here. Front of the iron doesn't go. Lindsay Lively couldn't get it to fall down. The rebound going to be cleared off by Granite. It's Cade Hines out there with Silver Sanchez. They play in the backcourt. Now at the free throw line, Jen Geyer has the ball taken out of her hands, and Davenport with a run out. Wraparound pass and unable to handle it. Lively, ball knocked out of bounds, though. They said it was last touched by Granite. It went off the hands, apparently, of Addison Nolan. Kylan McNinch out there to begin the third period as well. Minute gone by here in the frame. Davenport, inbounds pass. Left side, she'll go. Three ball, fired. Rattled in and out. Wouldn't stay down for Jade Laughlin. Mangum with the rebound. Now the ball free. Going to be taken away by Silver Sanchez. Good job by Sanchez on the defensive end. Silver will walk it across the timeline. I don't know, it's a good thing that you can't smell the food that I'm smelling up here in the stands. My goodness, they got some good stuff going on. Chad salivating back there. Maybe your screen getting a little fogged up right now. Shot from McNinch won't go. Run out Davenport the other way. She'll lay it up and in. Two more now for Jaden Davenport, who's got a dozen in the ball game. Jaden, there had been some talk. She didn't know if she was actually going to play basketball this year because she is a marvelous track athlete. And as I said, won a state championship last spring. I believe it was in the 200 meters. Now she'll steal the ball away here. Run out for Davenport. Lays it up and comes up short. Rebound tipped out. Going to be dug out in the corner by Lively. Lindsay now from 10. It falls. Lindsay Lively with 4 in the ball game. But she decided to come play basketball. And let me just tell you, Chad Hussey and the rest of the folks at Mangum are happy about it. Marvelous athlete and a great kid, too. Fun to be around. Davenport with her hands on the ball again. It's free, and we've got bodies diving all over the place. Get a jump ball. Arrow will point the way of Granite. Good hustle that time by Cade Hines to get the tie-up. Victoria Gerald's in. Davenport going to sit down. Nicole Rogers comes in, and taking a seat for the Lady Tigers, Lindsay Lively. 5:20 left here in this third quarter. Chad, I believe they are running the clock here in this third period of play. Shot comes up short. Rebound going to be cleared away by Laughlin. Ball loose on the floor. Victoria Geralds will get it. Oh, my goodness. Geralds then gets undercut. And it was inadvertent, but Silver Sanchez took the brunt of that one and gets called for a foul. That's what really stinks. I mean, you're laying on the floor, and somebody turns, and they step on your face, and then you get called for a foul. 4:50 left here in this third quarter of play. Dump inside, ball knocked free. Good defense that time by Addison Nolan. Silver Sanchez comes across the timeline. And again, Granite gets to score from the field here tonight. Ball inside, bobbled a couple of times. And again, we've got bodies all over the place. Getting knocked to the floor here is Destiny Jackson. Oh, they called Jackson for a foul. Jackson laying on her belly, and she gets called for the foul. Sanchez going to set down, and Silver replaced out there by, I think that's Jen Geyer. Has she come back into the ball game? No, actually, yeah, it is Geyer. Geyer's coming to the contest now. 3 ball, right side, doesn't go for Laughlin. Ball tipped out of bounds. Victoria Gerald's touches it last, and it will be Granite basketball. Play here in this third quarter brought to you by 333 Dental. 3 ball dialed up, doesn't go. Rebound battled for, and a 15-footer for Hines comes up short. Another opportunity now for Geyer. Jen double team, steps through it, finds over the top Nolan. Addison fires from 3, and it goes. Addison Nolan. The bank is open. Cliche there. Back the other way. Rogers in a hurry, and I tell you what, she's been sitting on the bench for a long time. Nicole says, I'm going to be a microwave and heat up in a hurry here. And she certainly did. Mangum on top, 43-10. 3:10 left, third quarter of play. 3 ball dialed up again, and this time it will not go for McNinch. She saw the 3 a moment ago and said, well, how about me? Why can't I take that 3-ball shot? Mangum on top, 43-10. And it's Emma Gerald's between the 2 circles. Now she'll go to Rogers, wants 2 more and knock it down. Good-looking shot there from Nicole Rogers. She's just about as smooth as they come, Nicole Rogers. Mangum now on top, 45-10. Another 3 ball fired up, and this one won't go. And on the rebound, a foul going to be committed. Victoria Gerald's went down in a heat. And a timeout going to be taken as well. Oh, nope. Just a quick substitution. Rogers will set down. Back into the ball game comes Riley Woodson for Mangum. 45-10, 2:15 left, third quarter of play. Being brought to you by 333 Dental. Woodson got stripped of the basketball. Thought she got fouled. No call, and the loose ball picked up by Cade Hines. Baseball pass over the top, and Destiny Jackson looks over to coach and said, why did I do that? And coach said, funny, I had the same question. Beth Reynolds, go Lady Tigers. Terry Hooper, go Tigers. And let's see, Tabitha Martin has joined us once again. Off the bounce, Victoria Gerald's shot partially blocked. Woodson there to get it, misses the shot, grabbed her own rebound, got 3 girls hanging all over her. Somebody got to commit a foul, and we will get a foul on the floor called on Granite. And yeah, the clock is running, Chad. Team foul number 3 called on the Lady Panthers in the second half.
Do you have dinner plans or something?
I mean, it's their tournament, so
I'm with you.
I guess, they're going to do that. Emma Gerald puts up the shot, doesn't get it. Rebound Woodson, and she walks after grabbing the rebound. So we're down to 1:10 left here in the third period. Granite will play next in a boys game as they will do battle with Blair. Say hi to Rafe Hall. Rafe over there in Duke. The judge, hey, how about that steal by Victoria? Gerald's dribble, drive, stop, bounce pass left side. Oh, from point-blank range. Shot won't go for Jade Laughlin. Battle for the rebound, and we'll get a foul called on Mangum, and that'll be 4 now on Riley Woodson. Talking about Rafe Hall over at Duke. The judge excited because the Duke Tigers will be playing in the Tournament of Champions coming up the day after Christmas in Tulsa. Steal and a run out here for Emma Gerald's. She'll stop, put it up with the left hand, and score. Emma Gerald's with her first 2 of the ball game, and it's 47-10. Of course, Duke boys, the number 1 ranked team in Class B play. And again, they will play in the Tournament of Champions December 26th, 7th, and 8th in Tulsa, 55th annual event. There's 2 more now for Mangum as they're running the floor and spacing things quite nicely. Jade Laughlin with a great pass from Hadley Shelby, who's come back in. Congratulations to Coach and to the Duke Tigers as well. Point blank range. Shot won't go down for Addison Nolan. 1 and done. Rebound taken away by Victoria Gerald's. She'll go to Shelby. Hadley doesn't realize the time has expired. 49-10. We've played 3. Final 8 coming up. Sick and Say. Classic Hits 97.7 and OKSports.tv.
The Mangum Tag Agency is easy to find in 108 East Pierce Street in Mangum. When you need license tags, registration, driver's license renewal, IRP registration, pipe passes, or even send a UPS, Tom and Cynthia Clark will help you at the Mangum Tag Agency. Call 580-782-3004. That's 782-3004.
Mangum Golden Age Apartments offer HUD-approved housing for anyone 62 or older or on Social Security disability. They have one bedroom and efficiencies which include all bills paid, including Wi-Fi, and cable is just $5. Mangum Golden Age Apartments are located at 100 East Lincoln, right on the downtown square in Mangum. Call Brandy at 580-782-2452 for more information.
Fourth quarter about to unfold here on Classic Hits 97.7 and OKSports.tv as the third period saw the first field goal of the ball game knocked down by Granite, but they are outscored in the frame 12-3 and trail here 49-10 as we begin the fourth. And our fourth quarter brought to us by Stockman's Bank. Double dribble going to be called here on Mangum's, I believe that was, it was Lindsay Lively. So let's get the five on the floor for Granite. They work on the right end of your listening and or viewing device. Road black uniforms, maroon numerals, maroon trim, and they will throw the ball away. Now we get a reach-in foul called against Granite as the push going to be called on Harris. That'll be 3 on Cade. And team foul number 5 called on Granite in the second half of play.
And that wasn't over the back?
There is no such thing as over the back.
Just checking.
You can ask Bryce about it. You can ask Tyson about it, and they will tell you emphatically. There's a 3-ball knockdown. I'll tell you what, that's a good sign there. Jade Laughlin warming up from the outside. Give her 10 in the ball game. Lawana Hoke Weaver says, way to go, Nicole. And there's a steal out high and back the other way. Here comes Laughlin. Jade dribble, drive with the right hand. Shot won't go. Put back Lively. That won't fall. Second opportunity for Lindsay. That won't fall. Ball pushed up by Jaden Bowen. It won't go. How about a fourth opportunity? And this time Jade Laughlin will get it. 5 unanswered for Laughlin. And her club leads it 54-10. There's a steal and back the other way. Here comes Keely Hussey and company. Hussey weaving her way through traffic, goes near side. Laughlin wants 3 more. That shot won't go down, and the rebound cleared away with some sharp elbows there for Cade Hines. And Hines, she's a little frustrated right now. Don't blame her. A reach-in foul going to be called on Jaden Bowen, I believe, and that will be the foul on Bowen. Into the ball game, Emmett Geralds. Both officials tell me that when somebody is saying over the back, they just absolutely cringe.
That's mom's and dad's favorite thing to scream.
Oh, yeah.
That's right.
Shot from inside comes up a little bit short. Bowen battling for the rebound, and we'll get a jump ball, and the arrow going to point the way of Granite.
And Tyson Morley has got the dubious task of ejecting me from the gym in Eric, Oklahoma. One
that
night.
Right?
Yes.
Well, I've never heard this story. I spent some time with Tyson. I'll have to remember that. Here's a run out after a steal. Shot won't go for Jade Laughlin. And the rebound coming back the other way. So you got ejected. Were you in the role as a dad watching
as
your
a dad,
sons play? Okay.
Yeah.
Right.
I had kiddo playing for Sentinel, and I was just being an idiot.
Ball thrown away by Granite. You're going to go back now to Mangum.
And Tyson said, I'm going to need you to leave. Get out of here.
So he did it himself? He didn't get an administrator?
No, he just, no. And I had there was an administrator, Benny Barnett, who was at Sentinel at the time, and he's now at Lone Wolf. But he just kind of joked, and we were laughing on the way out. He said, you got your vehicle here, right? And I said, yeah.
Oh, that's a great story. I'm going to ask Tyson about that. Did I say? Because normally you get an administrator to do your dirty work for you. There's a 3 off the mark for Cade Hines. Rebound putback from 17 right side. Addison Nolan doesn't get it to go. And here comes Mangum now on the run out. Emmett Geralds will slow things down. She'll leave it for Victoria. Victoria goes baseline. Now to Bowen in the middle of the paint. Her shot over the front of the rim, and it goes in for Jaden. First 2 of the ball game for Bowen. That is some quality stuff there.
Not one of my finest moments, but, I've had, few of those. But
Tyson
Tyson was he just said, I'm going to need, he said, I'm going to need him out.
So he was diplomatic about it, is what you're saying.
Yeah.
Didn't cause a stink, didn't cause a scene.
No, I was second row and, within earshot throughout the game. And anyway.
So what was your gripe?
Well,
away by
first
Mangum?
of all, we were not having the best of seasons. So we actually had a chance to win, and the score clock keeper would not start the clock.
That's one of your pet peeves.
It really is. And I yelled, you have one job on this earth, and it's to start the clock. And he said, that's enough of that. So, anyway.
Laughlin put up the 17-footer, didn't hit it to go, battled for the rebound, and committed a foul. That'll be her third.
Anyway, Sentinel folks, they know me as you have one job on this earth, Chad Fox.
Every time I watch the college football show Saturday mornings and they have that segment, you have one job, I am now going to think of you.
There you go.
I don't care what play they show. I'm always going to think of my boss, Chad Fox. That is some good stuff there. Here's Bowen inside, little drop step. I like that move. That is a good-looking move for the youngster. She's got 4, and it's 58-10. 2:40 left here in this fourth quarter of play. Back in the day when my good buddy Todd Miller and I did some ball games, we had some things that we had to discuss when they were ball games like this one, 58-10. 2:25 remaining. Gerald's on the baseline. That's Victoria cut off, and a pushing foul will be called. And that's just a tired person in Kate Hines.
Do you get paid the same if you're an official if the clock runs?
I believe so. Yeah, I don't think that they
discount.
I don't think they discount you at all.
Michael, you've reffed many basketball games.
I have.
Softball and baseball.
And I miss it desperately. I really do. I miss the kids. I don't miss the parents at all. There's Gerald's for 3, doesn't get it to go. And the rebound got to be taken away by Silver Sanchez. But I do miss the kids. You can really kind of develop some relationships with them and coach them at the same time. And on a little league level, you just really need to do that. You get a run out here, and the layup is up and in for Jade Laughlin. Laughlin now with 7 in the quarter, 14 in the ball game, and she leads all scorers. How about that? 60-10, 1:25 left. So Mangum will play in the semifinals of both ball games tomorrow evening. And you can just see the frustration on the face there. And I like the sportsmanship of Mangum. Silver Sanchez, she just worn out. I mean, she falls to the floor. She's like, it's just I don't know that I can get myself up. Somebody give me some help here. By the way, Homer Ellis says, yes, we do. Homer, an official, and he just wants to make it very clear. Yeah. If they run the clock, we get the same amount of money.
Gotcha.
There's a 3 off the front of the iron. Doesn't fall for Silver Sanchez.
It's the same knucklehead parents, so you get paid the same.
Yeah, that's exactly right. Bowen inside, window shopping, and Jaden Bowen. 6 points in the quarter and giving her club a 62-10 lead. Lindsay Lively getting a shout out from Miss Weaver, enjoying her efforts. So a couple of ball games tomorrow night. The boys will start at about 5:40 and the girls will follow. And of course we'll have both of them on Classic Hits 97.7 and OKSports.tv.
Still some high school football games this weekend.
Championship weekend tomorrow, 6A. Both divisions, 1 and 2. 5A championship this weekend. 4A championship. The Class C title will be handed out as well. 62-10, the final score here. Mangum wins it in their season opener against the Lady Panthers of Granite. 62 for Mangum, 10 for Granite. We're back with your totals after this on Classic Hits 97.7 at OKSports.tv.
Friends, you need to take care of your eyes. Have regular checkups. Make an appointment with Dr. Michael Geiger Eye Care in Altus, and now there's a Geiger Eye Care in Frederick. Dr. Michael Geiger and Son, Seth and Bryce, well, they're good at what they do, so get your eyes checked. Geiger Eye Care, Altus and Frederick, proud to support Southwest Oklahoma youth. In sports, in the classroom, in the showroom, whatever. That's Geiger Eye Care, Altus and Frederick, Mike, Seth, and Bryce Geiger, 580-482-1756.
Everyone wants to be on a winning team. That's why Great Plains Bank is a proud supporter of the Tigers. No matter what life may throw at you, Great Plains Bank has the play drawn up, and we're ready to go into overtime to win your business. What makes Great Plains Bank different is that we will make the extra push to get you to the goal line. When it comes to your family's finances, every play counts. So pick a teammate you can trust. We want you on our team because with customers like you, we are greater together. Great Plains Bank, member FDIC and equal housing lender.
Greer County Farm Bureau agents Mickey Lively and Rod Calhoun support high school sports. Mickey and Rod offer insurance for property, auto, casualty, life, commercial, and crop insurance. They're ready to serve you at 231 North Oklahoma in Mangum. Call 580-782-3827.
Mangum Lady Tigers winning it tonight 62 to what was it? 62-19 was the final score. 62-18.
10.
10? You're right. I'm sorry. Yeah, I was adding the 62-10. No points in that. That was what I was getting at. No points in that fourth quarter for the Granite Lady Panthers. Mangum getting great balance on the evening. 14 from Jade Laughlin off the bench to lead the Lady Tigers. 12 of the ball game for Jaden Davenport. Nicole Rogers had 11 in the victory. And then, as we mentioned, that balance. Jaden Bowen was 6 in the fourth quarter. Lindsay Lively had 4. Allie Monroe had 4 in the ball game for Hadley Shelby. Keely Hussey with 3. 2 for Riley Woodson and 2 for Emmett Geralds from the foul line. Mangum 6 of 9 from the charity stripe. But again, they win it by a final score of 62-10. On the other side of the ledger, Kylan McNinch led the way for Granite. She had 5 points. 3 for Addison Nolan. Nolan hit a 3. That was the only field goal of the evening for Granite. Nolan getting it in the third quarter. And then Destiny Jackson and Cade Hines each had a free throw apiece. 7 of 11 from the foul line as Mangum wins it 62-10. Chad Hussey, the girls basketball coach, coming up here. Chad, if you'll
you bet.
Go over there on that side and get that get that headset, then we'll have an opportunity to talk to Coach Hussey and also talk to some of the kiddos that had a chance to play tonight. So a tradition, I guess, started by Pennypacker, and Hussey says, I can't let that guy get one up on me. I've got to get up there and talk as well. First of all, Coach, congratulations. First game of the year, first victory. You got to like it a whole lot.
Kids played really well. I'm really excited about it. I know we've got speed, and we tried to show it tonight. And girls brought great pressure tonight. We were wanting to do that, wanting to come out and set the tone, and did a great job of it.
Well, you talk about that pressure, and this is a club that, you don't have that height, so you got to create offense somehow, and the best way to do that is off your defense.
I haven't had just a ton of height in my time, so I'm kind of used to this a little more than I am the big kids,
Okay.
So having these little guards doesn't bother me a bit. I've had some runs there at Hooker where we had some kids that weren't real big. Maybe our biggest was about 6'2". And,
wow.
And so we really pushed the basketball and tried to force the issue on defense. So.
By the way, Mom and Dad were listening in tonight, watching, and they wanted to say hi to you.
All right, great. Yeah, Dad's been texting me the whole time. What time do you play? Did the boys win? This and that and the other. So, yeah.
So, semifinals tomorrow night. You get Navajo. Tell us about the Lady Indians.
Well, great team. Decent size. Shoot the ball really well. I mean, we're going to have to bring our A game. Looking forward to it. It's always a battle, always a challenge for us, and I'm just excited about it, so really ready for it.
I know you had to be pleased with free throw shooting. 6 of 9. Didn't take a lot of free throws, but 6 of 9, you'll take that. First game of the year especially.
You bet. Really excited. We've been working hard, so.
All right, Coach Hussey, we look forward to it. We'll let you give the headset to some of the kiddos who came up here, and we look forward to tomorrow night as well.
Thank you, sir. Appreciate it.
All right, Chad Hussey, the basketball coach for the Mangum Lady Tigers, and turning over the microphone now to Jaden Davenport. Great game, kid. Way to go. Good job.
Thank you.
Hey, there was talk that you weren't going to play basketball. You were going to concentrate on track, but somebody talked you into it. I think you're probably pretty glad that you're out here playing basketball now, huh?
Yes, I enjoy my team, and I love my coach.
Hey, Coach Hussey's a good guy to play for, isn't he?
Yes.
So, tell me, do you prefer the defense or the offense? What is your favorite to play?
Defense for sure.
Okay, because a lot of your offense comes from that defense.
Yes.
getting the sea legs underneath you tonight? I mean, I know you're a trackster, you run all the time, you're always in shape, but this is a different kind of running than going around the track. How's that gone for you?
It's going really good. I haven't been as exhausted as I was last year, but it's pretty good. We do a lot of conditioning, so we're in shape. We're ready.
All right, Navajo tomorrow night. Had a chance to see them play earlier today. What'd you think of them?
I think they're a good team. I think we're going to be in for a treat, but we're ready to play. We're ready to win.
All right, kiddo, thanks. Always good to talk to you. As Jaden Davenport joining us, and now she'll hand it off to Hadley Shelby, whose mother is taking photographs. My goodness, Hadley will be signing autographs for about 10 hours after this one is over. Hadley, by the way, welcome to Mangum basketball. What do you think your first ball game as a Lady Tiger?
I like it.
You were a Lady Tiger the last couple of years for Hollis. Now you're playing for this Mangum squad, and talk to us a little bit about coming over from a school you've been at 2 years, and now you come here. Had a chance to play with these kids on the softball diamond, but now on the basketball court. What's that like?
I enjoy it. I enjoy the girls. I like the pressure that we do.
Right.
Yeah.
I could tell you were enjoying playing that defense out high, and you basically exhausted the young lady that you were. I mean, at the end of the ball game, she just kind of sat down and was like, man, I'm glad this is about over. You get into that, don't you?
Yes.
So where's that come from? Having the older sisters who knocked you around, the twins? I mean, a younger brother? I mean, what's this physical thing all about with you?
I don't know. I just got to outshow them all the time. So
So I got to know this, because your brother talked a lot of smack during the football season. And as a freshman, and I mean, he was talking to big fellas. Do you talk smack better than him, though?
no, I just back it up.
Oh, there you go. All right, Hadley, thank you so much. We appreciate it. Hand over the headsets there, if you will, now to Lindsay Lively. Lindsay joining us. And Lindsay, 4 points to the ball game. Working hard inside, boy. It was rugged at times inside tonight.
Yeah, it was.
All right, and you got to look at the camera, because Miss Shelby wants to get your picture so you can sign autographs. But that physical play inside, tell me a little bit about that.
I mean, you just got to – I mean, it was rough. I mean, this is my first varsity game after the 4 years, and so us three have had to step it up. And I mean, it was an adrenaline rush. It was fun. I loved every minute of it.
So the idea of the bright lights and the big stage didn't get to you too much playing that first varsity ball game?
Oh yeah, it was. It was at the very beginning. I was nervous as heck, but it was fun. At halftime, I calmed down and enjoyed the rest of the game.
So it took you the first 2 quarters?
Yes.
Oh, my goodness, golly. It's going to be a long season, kid, if you do that every night. Come on. All right, Lindsay, thank you so much. We appreciate it. Next up with the traveling microphone. We always call it with Michael in the morning the traveling microphone, but it certainly is a traveling microphone here tonight. Jade Laughlin. Laughlin, you led all scorers with 14 points. Did you know that?
No, I did not.
Well, now you do. 14 points, filling it up inside. And we talked a little bit there about the inside play. It was physical tonight. Going to get more physical as the season progresses. Tomorrow night, it's going to be hook 'em up with Navajo, I would guess.
Yes, they're definitely going to be a big challenge. A lot more of a challenge than tonight was anyways.
You heard Lindsay talk about the fact that it took her the first 2 quarters to settle down. Were you in that same boat?
Yes, well, before the game, I was definitely nervous, but once you get a couple minutes into the game, you all the nerves go away. For me, anyways.
So you didn't have to throw up or anything?
No, not tonight, anyways.
But it could come eventually?
Oh, yes, definitely.
All right. Well, listen, congratulations. We look forward to tomorrow night with the Navajo Lady Indians in the semifinals of this one.
Thank you.
You bet. Thank you. And finally, our last senior, Allie Monroe, and Allie mom's up here getting all kinds of photographs, and she wants you to make her proud. You, like the other 2 that came before you, first varsity start or appearance. Tell me a little bit about that experience.
I mean, I was nervous at first, but all of us girls have been playing since this summer. We had a travel team, so I've warmed up, but I'm really excited for the season.
All right, so we play here tonight. We get our first game underneath our belt. Got 2 more. And then on Tuesday night, you got to come play at home. Are you going to have those nerves again, or everything be settled down by then?
I think it'll be settled down by then. We have a great team, and we work good together, so it's just a good process going.
There was a stretch there early on where you got a couple of buckets because you worked hard on the glass. Obviously, that's something that you take a great deal of pride in.
That's just, I've grown up inside. I've worked on it, and now it's my year to actually work, and it's just a rough thing, but I love playing. I love it.
You just want to get your hard hat and lunch pail and go down inside and get after it, don't you?
Yes.
All right, tell me a little bit about Navajo tomorrow night. What can we expect?
Navajo's a great team. Very good ball handlers, good speed. It'll definitely be a really good game.
All right, kiddo, we appreciate it. We'll let you go sign autographs now, all right?
Thank you.
All right, there we have it. All the seniors coming up and seeing us, and some kids who get a chance to play varsity basketball, and I love the honesty.
That's awesome.
Yeah, that's some good stuff there. So Mangum wins it by a final score of 62-10. Back tomorrow for a pair of ball games here at the Best of the Southwest basketball tournament, as the boys will play. And I'm looking at the bracket, and 5:40 start time for the boys contest. And the girls will play just prior to that. I had it backwards. The girls will play prior to it. So we'll have both ball games for you, and I'll have all the details tomorrow morning on the Michael in the Morning radio program.
6 to 9. Does Deanne know I roll over to wake up to Michael in the morning?
I want you to expand on that just a little bit, okay?
All of Southwest Oklahoma wakes up to Michael.
Well,
in the morning.
The mental picture that I got there when you said that really frightened me. You actually roll over and you tell Alexa.
I do.
To find
awesome.
Michael. All right.
Yeah.
Well, hey, a pair of great games here today and tonight for the Mangum Tigers and Lady Tigers. They're back at it tomorrow in the semifinals of the Best of the Southwest in Granite, and we will be here to document it for you. So for Chad Fox, for the coaches and the kids, I'm Michael Barnes in the morning. Join me tomorrow morning at 6. Classic Hits 97.7. We're OKSports.tv, and we do sports right.
Hello, I'm Ashley Slayton, nurse practitioner at the JCMH Family Care Clinic in Mangum. Dr. Lonnie Perryman and I provide a full-service family practice which includes care for children and adults. Same-day appointments are usually available. We are located at 114 South Lewis Tittle in Mangum. Call 782-3393 for appointment. I'm looking forward to getting to know new patients, providing compassionate care, and becoming even more integrated into my hometown.